the source. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life. Only you, oh God. And I lift my hands, yes, in total praise. Oh, one more time, can we say, you are the source of my strength, and you are the source of my strength. Oh, you are the strength, of my life. You are my only strength, and I lift my hands to you, God. I lift my hands in total praise to you. Your word is our strength. Your word is our strength, oh God. Your word is our strength. It supports our lives. Your word is our strength. Oh, we believe, God. Your word is our strength. We put our trust in your word tonight, oh God. Your word is our strength. Oh, our strength. We put our trust and our hope in your word, God. Your word is our strength. It is our strength in our daily lives, oh God. Your word is our strength. Only your word, oh God, yes. Your word is our strength. We put our hope in your word, oh God. Your word is our strength. Our hearts are fixed on your word. Our lives are built on your word, oh God. Your word is our strength. All our hope, all our lives, all our trust is built on your word. Your word is our strength. We put our hope in no other, our hope in no other, our hope in no other, God. Your word is our strength. Every day that we live, every breath that we breathe is because of your word. Your word is our strength. It supports us, God, and it keeps us daily, God. Your word is our strength. Yeah, yeah. So I lift my hands in total praise to you. In total praise, oh God, and I lift my hands in total praise to you. Oh, one more time, I lift my hands. I lift my hands in total praise to you. I lift my life in total praise. I live and I live my life in total praise. Oh, my life in total praise to you. I lift my dreams in total praise to you. And I live my life in total praise to you. Total praise to you, oh God. Total praise to you, oh God. All of my dreams and all of my hopes and all my ambitions, I give them all to you, oh God. And I live my life in total praise to you. And I lift my life in total praise to you. Father, we thank you for the honor and the privilege to lay our lives down at your feet. Utterly worthless things they are, our lives, without you in them, without you inhabiting them. We thank you, God, for the privilege that you have given us to become yours entirely. That, God, you can and you have decided to envelop us, fill us with you when we've emptied ourselves of ourselves. And so we just lay ourselves before you. We pour ourselves out before you. We make ourselves vacant for you. We say, inhabit us. We say, indwell us with your word, which has existed from before the very inception of time. Fill us with you, O God. And may your word be the light and guide of our lives. You are the source of our strength. Your word is the strength of our lives. And we lift and live our lives in total praise. Not just our hands, not just our songs, but every part of us in total praise unto you, O God. Because you deserve it. Amen. We belong to you. We are yours. We belong to you, God. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We belong to you, God. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We belong to you. We are entirely yours. We are yours. We belong to you. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. Everything we have belongs. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. We belong to you. We lay ourselves down because we are yours. We belong to you, God. We belong to you. All of our lives because we are yours. We are yours. All that we have, all that we are belongs. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. We surrender it all afresh. We belong to you. At the altar, at the altar. We are yours. Oh, we belong to you. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. So be molded by your hands. We belong to you. At the potter's wheel, we are yours. We are yours. So be molded and defined. We belong to you. To be shaped by your hands, God. We are yours. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. We belong to you. We belong to you. We are yours. We are yours. Your word defines us. It existed from before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. Your word defines us. It existed from before time, God. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. Your word defines us. It existed from before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. Your word defines us. It existed from before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. All of you one more time, your words define us. Your words define us. They existed from before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. Your word defines us. It existed from before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true. All of your words are right. Yeah. It existed before time. Your word defines us. All of your words are true.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God.
You are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. Your words were from the beginning, beginning, God. Your words were from the beginning, beginning, God. Your
For
word.
Abraham was, I am.
You are your word, and your word is you. You are your word, and your word is true. You are your word, and your word is you. You are your word, and your word is true, true. Your word is true, true, true. Refined in fire 7 times. Your word is true.
Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth.
It sanctifies us. Makes us new, makes us holy, your word. It washes us inside. Removes everything that's not like you, your word. It sanctifies us. Makes us new. It sanctifies us. Hey. Remove everything that's not like you, your word. Your word, your word.
I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life.
I am the way, I am the truth, I am the way.
Before Abraham was,
I am the truth, and I am the life.
the beginning,
The beginning, the beginning, the beginning.
Oh, before Abraham was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. Abraham was, I am. Abraham was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the light. I am the way, and I am the truth, and I am the light. I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the light. I am the way, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the light.
The Word was with God, and the Word was God.
The Word was with God. Your Word was God. Your Word is God.
The Word was with God. The Word was God. The Word is God. Yes, God.
The world has not known you, but I have known you. For you loved me from before the foundation of the world.
You loved us from the foundations of the world. You loved us from the foundations of the earth.
You loved us before we were born. You loved us. We are your own. You loved us before we were born. You loved us, and we are your own. You loved us before we were born. You loved us, and we are yours. You loved us before we were born. You loved us, and we are yours. Every hair on our head is numbered by you. You loved us, oh, and we are yours. Yeah.
You love us so much that you laid down your life to show us your love. You loved us so much that you laid down your life to show us your love.
And you always come back for that one. Oh, you leave the 99. God, you always come back for that one.
Yes.
Lord, you leave the 99. You loved us before we were born. You loved us, and we are yours. You loved us before we were born. You loved us, and we are yours.
Before stars hung in the sky, your love for us existed. Before stars hung in the heavens, your love existed for us.
We love you because you first loved us. We love you because you first loved us. We love you because you first loved us. Oh, what love, what love.
Truly our our fellowship is with the Father and with His Son, Jesus Christ. Truly, our fellowship is with the Father and with His Son, Jesus Christ.
We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus. We have fellowship with you through your Son, Jesus.
That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes. The word of life.
The word of life. The word of life. It brings life to the world.
Eternal life which was with the Father and was manifested
Eternal
to us.
life that was with the Son. Eternal life.
Eternal life, oh what a gift, so precious, yeah. Eternal life, oh what a gift, so precious for you and me. Eternal life, oh what a gift, so precious, so precious.
So precious is your blood that you paid it all for me. So precious is your blood that you paid it all for us.
Your word is true. Your
The beginning
word
was the Lord, high and lifted up. In the beginning was the desire of all nations.
I see you high and lifted up. I see you high and lifted up.
In the beginning was the one called faithful and
The one
true.
called faithful and true. The one called faithful and true. The one called faithful and true.
In the beginning was the light.
This light is the light of men. It shows us the way to heaven.
It shines in the darkness and the darkness could not
Shines in the
comprehend it.
darkest places. The darkest places of our lives, of our nation.
You saw it fit to dwell among us, and we beheld your light. You saw it fit to dwell among us, and we beheld your light. You saw fit to dwell among us, and we beheld your light.
We beheld your light, and we gaze upon you. Your glorious light fills the earth, it fills our nation.
In the beginning was fellowship, the Word with God, and the Word was God.
The Word is God. The Word was with God from the beginning of time.
The word, it dwells among us,
the beginning was perfect love, and we beheld your glory.
What kind of love is this? When we gaze upon it, we're confounded by how this love shines to us, how this love flows to us.
Oh God, you're beautiful. Oh, as we gaze upon your light, you remind us to be holy.
This love flows to us. We can't understand this love. It blows our minds that you would care for us. This love that flows to us. It blows our minds that you would care for us.
Your word is true. Oh, your word brings life. Yeah. Your word is true. It revives the dead heart.
Oh, how marvelous that this love from before time had a plan for our redemption before Eden. How marvelous that this love from before time had a plan for redemption even from before Eden.
Oh, your love. It dwelt among us. You dwell among us daily. Oh, you dwell among us. You dwell among us daily.
So may we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your words. May we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, yeah. May we know your word, and may we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know, may we know this love, and may we know your word. May we know this love, and may we know your word.
For the words I speak to you are spirit and they are life.
The words we speak are spirit and life.
Let my words abide in you.
The words we speak are spirit and life. The words you 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 speak are spirit and life. And life. The words you speak are spirit and life. The words you speak are spirit and life. The words you speak are spirit and life.
The words you speak are spirit and life.
The words you speak are spirit and life. The words.
Oh, to stay at your feet is the sweetest thing we know. Yeah. Oh, to behold your beauty is the sweetest closest thing we know.
Your word brings life to every dead situation. Your word brings life to every dead situation.
Oh, your word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Oh, help us to hide your word within our hearts, so we might not sin against you.
We hide your word in our hearts that we may not sin against you.
And it comes out when we need it daily to help us and guide us in our steps. Your word brings light to our hearts. It's the strength of our lives.
Strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. Strength of our lives. Your word is our strength.
Strength of our lives.
Your word is our strength.
The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength.
Strength of our
Strength
lives.
of our
Your word is our
Your word is our
strength of our
Strength
lives.
of our
Your word is our
Oh,
strength.
it's the strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength.
Strength of our lives. Your word is our strength.
The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. The strength of our lives. Your word is our strength. Like a sweet smelling savor. Like a sweet smelling savor. Your word, it penetrates within our souls.
Your word, it penetrates within our souls. It makes us whole as it enters our spirit.
Yeah. Oh, and your spirit, it quickens us to do your will. Yeah. Your spirit, it quickens us to do your will. Help us to not hide the word from people on the road.
Let my words abide in you.
Abide in me. Abide in me. Let your word abide.
Let your word abide, abide in me. 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 Let your word abide,
Abide in me. Let your word abide. Abide in me.
Let your word abide, abide in me. Let your word abide, abide in me. Let your word abide, abide in me. Let your word abide,
Abide in me.
Abide
Let
in
your
me.
word abide.
Abide in me. Let your word abide.
Abide in me.
Abide in
Let
me.
your
word abide. Abide in me. Let your word abide.
For the Word was God, and He was in the beginning with God. For the Word was God, and He was in the beginning with God.
God is from the beginning. God is from the beginning.
You were always there. You are always there. Yeah, you were always there. Oh, you were always there. You're the Alpha, the Omega, beginning and the end. The Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. The Alpha, the Omega, beginning and the end. You're the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the
The
end.
first and the last.
Yeah.
First and the last you are.
The firstborn of
Firstborn
all
of
creation.
all creation. The first and the last you are. Oh,
The omnipotent,
Firstborn
the
of
King of
all
kings and the Lord of lords.
God, you are the firstborn. Oh, you are the firstborn. Oh,
The eternal God, the only wise King.
the eternal God, the only wise God. The eternal God, the only wise God.
Who alone has immortality, dwelling in unapproachable light.
You are the immortal God, the only wise God, the only wise God. You are the immortal God, the only wise God, the only wise God.
so Lord, we thank you that we have the privilege to approach you. Even though, as your word says, you dwell in unapproachable light, you have given us, your people, the honor to come close, to draw near, to sit before you in that light, in the light of your glory and grace. Incredible God, word that existed forever from before time, we glorify you. We say, Lord, let your name continue to be exalted in us and through us and in the earth. Lord, let your unapproachable light spread through the nations and overtake this nation, God. Fill Jamaica with light. Fill every dark sector and segment of our country with light, mighty God. The light of your word, the light of your truth, mighty God, to combat and to counteract darkness.